Brace yourself for the unstoppable force of chainsaw engineering. From precision-guided hydraulics to lightning-fast multi-blade cutters, these machines are built to rip through timber in seconds. Let's dive into the tech trouble. Deep in the forest, the Ponce Ergo unleashes surgical power, turning towering trees into timber in seconds. Built for precision, speed, and terrain domination, this harvester doesn't flinch, it executes. With its powerful hydraulic arm locked onto a standing tree, the harvester head clamps down and slices through the trunk in a blink. In a single fluid motion, the tree is severed, lifted, and cleanly stripped as if it were weightless. Engineered for brutal efficiency, the 8-wheeled chassis delivers flawless stability while the Mercedes-Benz engine powers through nonstop work cycles. This is why the Ergo dominates forests from Scandinavia to South America.
Strap in for the operator's eye view, where every move is muscle memory and every cut is flawless. This high-speed harvester swings into action, gripping a standing tree with its hydraulic claw. In just a flash, the built-in chainsaw slices through the base, and the arm cleanly lifts and tilts the entire trunk in one motion. You're watching a single operator control thousands of pounds of timber like it's nothing, proof of just how advanced and responsive modern logging tech has become.
In a forest where every second counts and every cut matters, this machine takes over like a cold, calculated assassin. This is the John Deere 1170G, and what you're seeing isn't just timber harvesting, it's intelligent, terrain-tuned dominance. Watch as the harvester head grips the tree with steel precision. Within seconds, the base is sliced clean by the high-torque chainsaw unit. No struggle, no delay. The trunk lifts effortlessly into the air, guided by the hydraulic boom like it's on rails. It's not brute force, it's machine logic. At the heart of this performance is intelligent boom control, John Deere's game-changing tech that synchronizes boom movement with the head's exact position. Showcases the 1170G's true strength, operating in tight, uneven terrain where human skill meets automated finesse. Notice how the logs are stripped and sectioned mid-air, then stacked with surgical speed, one after another. There's zero downtime. That's the power of a multi-wheeled configuration, working with adaptive traction to stabilize on soft ground and slopes alike. And it's not just about muscle. The 1170G runs clean with an efficient, low-emission engine, proving that brutal efficiency doesn't have to come at the cost of sustainability. In the world of modern logging, this is what elite performance looks like. The John Deere 1170G isn't here to work hard, it's here to work smart and leave the forest floor cleared like clockwork.
In freezing silence, only the roar of the chainsaw breaks through. Here, in the heart of a snow-blanketed forest, precision meets danger, as a lone operator takes on a massive fallen trunk, armed with nothing but skill, grit, and raw machine power. Dressed in high-vis gear for safety, he doesn't flinch. Each move is deliberate, each cut calculated. With both hands locked tight around the high-torque chainsaw, he slices into the thick, icy bark like a surgeon in hostile conditions. The cold has no mercy, and one wrong move on this uneven frozen ground could be fatal. But this isn't his first cut. With practiced rhythm, he notches clean sections, bracing the saw as snow shakes off the log like dust in a demolition zone. You can feel the tension as the bar chews through the wood grain. This is no hobbyist, this is pro-level timber takedown. Notice the stump angle, the stance, the control. Every second is about balance and reaction. Behind him, a logging tractor waits to haul the cleared timber, but this scene is all human. No hydraulics, no automation, just sheer experience going blade to fiber with winter-hardened hardwood.
This is the moment every logger prepares for, the final cut on a giant. With perfect control, the operator slices through the thick base of an old-growth trunk using a high-powered Husqvarna chainsaw. Bark splinters, sawdust flies, and tension builds with every passing second. Zoom in and you'll see the precision notch carved clean into the front. This is the face cut, setting the direction. Then comes the plunge. He angles in from the opposite side with deadly accuracy, lining up the back cut to perfection. But this isn't a rush job. It's all about timing and pressure. A wedge is carefully driven in to control the fall. And just like that, crack! The trunk lets go. A thunderous drop, years of growth crashing to the ground in one clean, devastating motion. As the dust settles, the stump reveals a flawless hinge, the signature of a pro who knows how to control every ounce of wood fiber. Cutting this tall tree with the chainsaw in a tight, overgrown area near structures poses a major challenge. One wrong angle, and it could crash into a house or power lines. A split-second miscalculation, and it all goes wrong. Without proper guidance or control, this towering trunk crashes straight onto a parked car, flattening it in front of stunned onlookers. This is what domination looks like. Meet the Ponzi Scorpion King. Built by Finnish forestry giant Ponzi plc, this cutting-edge harvester isn't just fast, it's surgically precise. With its aggressive fork-style boom and three-part chassis, the Scorpion King maintains perfect balance and full visibility even in the densest forest terrain. Watch as the crane locks onto the tree and slices through the trunk like butter. The hydraulic head grips, fells, delimbs, and sections the timber, all in one seamless motion. This isn't just multitasking, it's mechanical mastery. The real magic? That elevated and stabilized cab. The operator stays level no matter the ground angle with a 360-degree view, thanks to panoramic glass and a boom that stays out of the line of sight. It's logging with fighter jet visibility. Under the hood, the Opti 5G system runs the show, calculating, adjusting, and logging data in real time. It's not just smart, it's brutally efficient. From steep terrain to tight cuts, this is where power meets precision. The Scorpion King doesn't just harvest, it rules the forest. When the terrain gets steep and the air turns thick with fog, only one machine dares to step in, the Tiger Cat LX830D. With tracks planted firmly on a rugged hillside, this purpose-built leveling feller buncher grabs towering timber with brute precision. One swing of its grapple saw and a full-length tree is severed and placed like a twig. This is not a job for amateurs. The LX830D's leveling cab tilts with the terrain, keeping the operator steady while the saw head handles massive loads on unstable slopes. Visibility is low, ground is soft, mist clings to every surface. Yet this beast slices through it all with zero hesitation. Its rugged undercarriage grips tight as the powerful boom rotates, swinging tree after tree out of the dense forest wall. In conditions where human error means disaster, the Tiger Cat doesn't flinch, it thrives. This scene is a masterclass in high-stakes hillside logging, a fog-covered battlefield where machines like the LX830D prove why they're trusted in the world's toughest forests.
Deep in a dense forest, a powerful six-wheeled logging harvester roars to life, its black boom slicing between trees like a mechanical predator. Armed with a red and black harvester head, it grips a standing tree, saws through the base in seconds, and processes it mid-air, delimbing and cutting with ruthless precision.
In a high-risk backyard operation, workers attempt to fell a massive, unstable tree just inches from homes. But despite careful planning, it crashes into a house, highlighting the razor-thin margin for error in urban tree removal.
Deep in the timber-rich wilderness, this John Deere harvester takes full control of the forest floor. Fitted with the heavy-duty yellow processing head, it locks on to a towering pine, slices through the base in seconds, and lifts the trunk effortlessly into mid-air. No hesitation, no wasted motion. The operator engages the delimbing rollers, stripping branches clean as the log glides through the head with machine-like rhythm. Each section is precisely cut to length before hitting the forest floor, clean, straight, and production ready. Built for speed and endurance, this wheeled harvester handles tough terrain like nothing, stabilizing itself with massive tires and balanced hydraulics. It's not just cutting wood, it's streamlining the entire logging process with surgical power. This is elite forestry machinery in action, fast, brutal, and flawlessly controlled.
In the heart of rugged timberland, two mechanical giants go to work. One slices, the other devours. A John Deere harvester fitted with a yellow Waratah-style head clamps onto a towering pine. In just seconds, the base is severed clean and the trunk is lowered with perfect control. The hydraulic boom pivots smoothly, setting the tree down like clockwork. Then, the real show begins. Delimbing rollers fire into action, stripping branches with brutal speed as the log feeds through the processing head. No crew, no manual chainsaws, just pure automation doing in seconds what once took teams of men hours to finish. Pan across the clearing and the tempo shifts. Charging through dense hardwood is the Timberjack 1270D, a machine built to dominate rough forest ground. Its massive disc saw hums to life, shredding through thick logs with industrial precision. Chips fly, trunks roll out clean and smooth. This is high-speed logging surgery in motion. But this beast is more than just speed. With an operating weight of over 17.5 tons, the 1270D is anchored by a rugged Timberjack crane, high walker axles, and balanced bogies, a combination that delivers unbeatable stability and ground clearance even on wet, uneven, or sloped terrain. Originally launched in Timberjack's iconic red, the 1270D later adopted the green and yellow livery under John Deere's ownership, merging two logging legacies into one unstoppable machine. Whether it's felling, delimbing, or bucking on the fly, this scene is a masterclass in coordinated mechanized logging, where raw power and precision unite to strip the forest clean with chilling efficiency. From soft ground to steep slopes and tangled root systems, every move demands balance, traction, and flawless control. A single misjudged cut or unstable surface can tip the whole operation into chaos. What makes the Timberjack 1270D stand out is its high walker axles and balanced bogies, designed for superior stability on uneven forest floors. Combined with its powerful crane and processing head, it can operate where other machines would get stuck or stall. It's not just a harvester, it's a terrain-adaptive, precision-engineered logging weapon built to perform under the harshest conditions. A hollowed-out urban tree suddenly collapses onto a busy street, smashing road signs and narrowly missing pedestrians, highlighting the deadly risk of unchecked tree decay in high-traffic areas. Under the scorching sun, a lone operator in full safety gear takes on a massive vine-covered tree with a roaring orange chainsaw. Each cut bites deep into the ancient trunk, sap spraying as tension builds. A wedge is driven in, the crack widens, and the tree begins to fall. With a thunderous crash, it explodes from the stump and slams into the field below. It's a high-stakes display of chainsaw precision, where one mistake could mean disaster. Pushing through snow-packed chaos, the
Timberjack 225D skidder muscles its way through the frozen forest, its oversized tires wrapped in heavy chains tearing into the icy ground with relentless traction. Navigating tight tree gaps with calculated precision, this orange beast doesn't hesitate as it hauls monstrous logs out of deep woods, logs that would stop a lesser machine cold. Up front, the heavy-duty blade clears a brutal path through crusted snow and buried obstacles, while the rear grapple locks onto timber with unshakable grip. Despite steep grades, slick conditions, and sub-zero temps, the 225D keeps moving, its rugged frame flexing, its hydraulics roaring, and its operator wrestling every inch of momentum from the frozen terrain. This isn't just a skidder, it's winter's worst enemy, a legacy-built machine bred for deep forest warfare when the job can't wait for spring. And that's a wrap on another jaw-dropping journey into the raw power of extreme forestry. From the brutal efficiency of the John Deere harvesters to the unstoppable force of the Timberjack 225D tearing through snow-packed terrain, these machines don't just work, they dominate. If you were impressed by the skill, the risk, and the sheer force of these giants in action, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Tech Trouble for more high-impact content every day. We bring you the toughest recoveries, the fastest cuts, and the most dangerous operations from deep in the wild to tight urban zones. Stay tuned, stay sharp, and never miss the next moment when man and machine push the limits. Thanks for watching.